Hello, and welcome to my latest video. I use my battery-operated scissors a lot. Well, the blades are starting to get a bit dull. And seeing as how it's a weekend, I don't have any place to go to get them sharpened. So I have to do it myself. So what I will need to do this is obviously the head off of my scissors, a Phillips head screwdriver, some 3-in-1 oil. I've got my Ryobi rotary tool, and I have installed a cone on it, a stone. Okay, and I've got it set pretty low on the speed. So the first thing I'm going to do is turn my scissors off so we don't accidentally turn them on while we're removing the head. I'm going to remove our head. We're going to take our Phillips head screwdriver, and there's 2 screws to remove. And we're going to be really careful and make sure we keep pressure on our 2 halves, because there is a spring inside here and it will blow it apart if you don't have it held fairly snug. So get the screws started, backing them out like this. Now I'm going to keep pressure on here, get the screws the rest of the way out. There's our 2 screws. Now, carefully pull the 2 halves apart. There's the spring. Set that aside. We're going to pull our blades out. Pay attention to how they're put in there. Slide them out like that. Now, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our stone and we're going to place it at the same angle as this cutting edge is right here, like this. And we're just going to lightly move it up, keeping it the same angle. And we'll feel it. That feels pretty good. So we'll make 1 pass with it, flush with this surface to knock off any burrs. Maybe twice. Okay? And if you just lightly run your thumb down it, you'll feel the sharp edge. We'll repeat with this blade. Again, we want to keep it the same angle as this existing cutting edge. Feel it? Feels pretty good. Let's knock the burrs off. That feels really nice. So now we can reassemble our scissor. The bottom blade, the big blade, will slide on this pin and this little pin down here. It'll probably slide out as we're assembling it, but when we go to put our screws in, we will make sure everything is lined up where it needs to be. So our top blade will go on top here, but then it will slide down on the back side of the big bottom blade, like that. Okay? At this point, I'm just going to take a little bit of my 3-in-1 oil and put it in between the blades, like so. Now we need to reassemble it. This is the tricky part. We need the spring to stay in there. That spring goes on this post. You'll see there's a post here that goes in this hole here. So there. And you can see how strong that spring is on this. Okay. So I'm going to put a lot of pressure on there. And I need to make sure that this bottom blade is in its holes where it belongs. And it is. So now I'm going to put the bottom screw in and just turn it just a little ways. I'm not going to put it all the way tight, because I found that it's a little easier if you do them a little at a time. So slide that one in that hole. Okay, so now we have to apply pressure to this to keep the two halves together. So I'll do that. It pays to be ambidextrous sometimes. Hope you can see what I'm doing here. There we go. Now, still moves. That's a good sign. So now we'll lift up the blade a little bit. Slide one lock in one side. Push down. Be careful not to pinch your fingers. Slide the other one in. Turn it on. Woo! Look at that. Let's grab a piece of fabric here. And this polar fleece is really grabby stuff, so let's see how well we did sharpening this. Woo, doggies! And that is how you sharpen your electric scissors. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. And have a great day.